In the heart of Lagos, Nigeria, a city that pulsed with energy and promise, Amanda lived in a bustling neighborhood. Lagos was a sprawling metropolis where ancient traditions intermingled with modern ambitions. The streets were alive with vibrant markets, the sound of hawkers, and the rhythmic beats of Afrobeat music that spilled from shops and taxis. Skyscrapers reached for the sky, symbolizing the dreams of millions who sought fortune within the city's embrace. Amanda was a striking young woman in her mid-20s, known for her captivating beauty and ambitious spirit. She lived with her family in a modest apartment, but her aspirations soared far beyond their means. Unlike her best friend Ada, who valued patience and hard work, Amanda believed her beauty was a ticket out of poverty. Amanda, you need to focus on building a life for yourself. Ada would often say, you are smart. You can get a good job and make a name for yourself. Amanda would smile dismissively. Ada, you don't understand. Some of us don't have the luxury of time. I need to get out of here as quick as possible. Ada sighed, knowing that convincing Amanda otherwise was a near impossible task. Amanda's desire for a luxurious life was unwavering. She had a plan, albeit a risky one, to use her charm and allure to attract a wealthy man who would elevate her from her current life. Ada, her childhood friend, often warned her against this path. Amanda, Ada would say, wealth and love are not things you can force. You should focus on building yourself. The right man will come when the time is right. But Amanda's mind was made up. She dismissed Ada's advice, convinced that beauty was her greatest asset. Ada, on the other hand, was the picture of patience. She worked as a teacher, earning a modest but steady income. Her values were deeply rooted in the teachings of her parents, who had always emphasized hard work and integrity. Ada's life was simple, but she found contentment in her daily routines and joy of teaching young minds. Amanda envied Ada's peace of mind but could not shake her dreams of grandeur. She spent hours in front of the mirror, perfecting her makeup and choosing outfits that highlighted her best features. She frequented high-end clubs and events, hoping to catch the eye of a wealthy suitor. Each night, she returned home disappointed, but not discouraged. Now, fortune seemed to smile upon Amanda when she landed a job as a personal assistant to Mr. Charles, a successful businessman in his late 30s. His office, located in a sleek high-rise building, symbolized everything Amanda desired. Mr. Charles was known for his wealth and was considered one of the most eligible bachelors in Lagos. From the moment Amanda stepped into his office, she saw an opportunity. She dressed impeccably, always ensuring her outfit accentuated her figure. She flirted subtly, hoping to catch his eye. However, Mr. Charles was a professional man who valued his work and reputation. He noticed Amanda's advances and one day decided to address it. Amanda, he said sternly, I appreciate your work, but I need you to maintain professionalism. This behavior is unacceptable. Amanda felt a sting of rejection, but was undeterred. She continued her advances, convinced that she could win him over. She made sure to be extra helpful, often staying late to assist him with projects and ensuring she was always available to him. She believed that by showing her dedication, she would win his favor. One evening, as she handed him a stack of documents, Amanda let her fingers linger on his hand. Mr. Charles pulled back, his eyes hardening. Amanda, this has to stop. I hired you to work. Whatever it is you are trying to do, if it continues, I will have no choice but to let you go. Amanda's heart sank. She knew he was serious, but she couldn't help herself. The allure of his word was too strong. She thought about all the things she could have: a mansion, designer clothes, luxury cars. she decided to make one last attempt. The next day, Amanda wore her most flattering dress and approached Mr. Charles's office with a determined smile. But as she entered, she saw him standing with a stern expression. "Amanda, you are fired. Collect your things and leave." The words hit her like a physical blow. She tried to protest, but Mr. Charles raised a hand. "This is final. Good luck, Amanda." Amanda left the office with a heavy heart. She had lost her job and her chance to escape poverty, but her resolve to find a wealthy suitor remained unshaken. Not long after, Amanda found a job as a house help in the mansion of another wealthy man, Kola. He was younger, charming, and equally wealthy. The job offered Amanda a new chance to execute her plan. She was determined to win Kola's heart, believing he could be her escape from poverty. Amanda used the same tactics, flaunting her beauty and charm. But this time, Kola seemed to respond positively. He began to show her attention, accepting her advances and making her feel special. Now Amanda believed she had finally succeeded. Kola was a man of mystery, often surrounded by an aura of power and secrecy. His mansion was grand, filled with expensive art and exotic decorations. Amanda couldn't help but be drawn to his charisma and the promise of a lavish lifestyle. As Amanda walked in Kola's mansion, she noticed strange things. There were rooms she was forbidden to enter, and late at night, she heard chants coming from the basement. Her curiosity piqued, but she dismissed it, focusing instead on winning Kola's affection. Unknowing to Amanda, Kola harbored a dark secret. He was involved in a sinister ritual that required him to exploit women for his wealth. The ritual demanded the essence of women he seduced, which he used to sustain his fortune. When Amanda threw herself at him, he saw her as another easy victim. One night, Kola invited Amanda to a grand dinner. The table was set with the finest dishes, and the air was filled with aroma of exotic spices. Amanda felt like she was living a dream. After dinner, Kola led her to his private quarters, a lavish room decorated with golden accents and plush furnishings. Amanda thought she had finally secured her future. She felt Kola's arms around her, his lips on her skin, and believed she had won his heart. But the next morning, everything changed. Kola was cold and distant. He handed her a stack of money and told her to leave. Amanda was confused and heartbroken, unaware that she had just been used for dark purposes. The next morning, she returned home only to feel a strange sensation creeping over her. By noon, she had lost her mind, wandering the streets in a daze. Ada was devastated when she found her friend in such a state. She took Amanda to various traditional healers, desperate to find a cure. Eventually, they met a powerful spiritual healer who uncovered the truth. He explained that Amanda had been a victim of a ritual and that her essence had been used to enhance Kola's wealth. To reverse the course, the healer demanded a series of rituals involving rare and sacred items. Ada and Amanda's family gathered the necessary items and brought them to the healer. After an intense ceremony, Amanda was healed, but the ordeal left her deeply scarred. Amanda's recovery was slow. She spent weeks in days trying to piece together what had happened. Ada stayed by her side, offering comfort and support. Amanda felt a deep sense of shame and regret, realizing the extent of her mistakes. Amanda's brush with madness was a wake-up call. She realized the folly of her ways and the dangers of her ambition. Ada's words echoed in her mind, and she finally understood the value of patience and genuine love. She decided to change her approach to life, focusing on personal growth and finding contentment in what she had. Amanda began working hard at different jobs earning a living, honestly and slowly rebuilding her life. She became humble, valuing the friendships and support system around her. Amanda's transformation was gradual but profound. She started attending community meetings, volunteering at local shelters, and even took up a course in business management. She wanted to rebuild her life from the ground up, this time with integrity and hard work. Ada was proud of Amanda's progress. She saw her friend becoming more resilient and self-reliant. The two women grew closer, their bond strengthened by the trials they had faced together. One day, while working at a local community center, Amanda met David. He was a kind-hearted man who worked as a teacher. He wasn't so wealthy, but he was hardworking and compassionate. Over time, Amanda and David developed a deep connection based on mutual respect and love. David appreciated Amanda for who she was, not for her beauty or any material gain. Their relationship blossomed and they eventually got married. Together, they worked hard to build a modest but happy life. Amanda's past ambitions seemed like a distant dream, replaced by the fulfilling of a loving and supportive partnership. David was everything Amanda needed. He was patient, understanding, and supportive. He encouraged her to pursue her dreams and stood by her side as she rebuilt her life. Amanda found joy in the simple things: a walk in the park, a shared meal, and the laughter they shared. So, Amanda's journey was a lesson in humility and the dangers of unchecked ambition. Her quest for wealth nearly destroyed her life, but it also led her to discover the true meaning of success, the true meaning of happiness. She learned that genuine love and hard work were the key to fulfilling life. In the end, Amanda's transformation became a beacon of hope for others in her community, a testament to the power of change and the enduring value of love and integrity in the ever-evolving tapestry of African city life.